of VCT Open Qualifier Challengers 2. We'll see how it goes down as LG early on is going to look to establish some basic showers control.
Their early shots, you see that Viper orb already going up. Poison orb back over towards U-Haul. This is such a strong fight for showers currently. They need that control.
3 players grouped up and they are battling back. They still have the boombot to play with. And a very well-timed smoke is going to cut off a lot of information. Version1 playing outside of hookah, right? They have a trademark, but it's actually outside. So as soon as they jump out, it'll slow things down and give Penny the chance to flash and take that peek. That's what they're hoping for. Long control here established, though, by WARDELL. And this is big because they're rotating back in the shift. Shift is going to be big here, right? The boombot will get a little bit of information, force the bdog out of position. Another question is, are LG going to be able to get onto the site? Because V1, yes, they haven't made rotations, and it's looking good for them right now. Oh,
the L drone doesn't actually ping. That nade was so good, though. But again, as this happens, we do get the play over towards Hookah. Penny, this is a massive position. Even more so, WARDELL, but both of them get shut down.
Yeah, cut out of the sky. A beautiful Viper, snake bite. He's cut off that first peek, and then, I mean, the play was there. Had the idea with the guiding light, but doesn't work out. Moose, just up top. TiGG, push deep into elbow. Great angle is being held up here by LG.
Not actually taking up too much space, though. But again, a lot of real estate currently, and they just don't have a contingency for that crossfire. bdog, easy frag there. TiGG doing the same. Zander trying his hardest, but it's going to be LG with a pistol.
Back to just 5 classics as LG will have a full buy moving forward, trying to make this one a full bonus going into the player.
Oh, bdog actually takes a whole lot of damage through that head enter. A little bit more than you would have actually expected. Again, big push over towards long. 4 players here. You would expect some sort of result. Just gets shut down immediately. Great flash coming up from effys, but TiGG still looks away. Still capitalizes on the frag. Zander. Last one over towards elbow. So there you go, LG. Very calmly taking that long area, even though we had so much from Version1 there. Zander only does pop out, but it's actually the bdog right around the corner to take him down.
I feel like a team that, as Jackie put it, have been considered a top 10 team, but haven't proven it just yet. And these are the things that we're talking about. The util combination.
Well coordinated, but the combo is just for a scale up there. But WARDELL actually pops out of shore with a big kill onto Moose, but there goes the smokes. Covering up the front of sight. A great answer, too, from Zander. They have 0 info.
Yeah, great smoke. I mean, because of the fact WARDELL gets that one, thinking the wall is down, they don't have the safety. And Zander just threw the smoke. I mean, this is so well done. You gotta think, if WARDELL doesn't find that frag, Viper's wall is up, and they can get the spike down. So WARDELL comes up huge with that first kill, and then instantly out, their Version1 are there to adjust right after.
Oh, WARDELL is actually able to escape, but Zander, the exact same time going down. WARDELL with his reposition back over in heaven, capitalizes again. Well done, WARDELL. effys still trying to hold on to the back of U-Haul here, and this is just V1 holding it down to a T.
How he kind of plays around it with his utility is he's only one of 2 players here. Again, a lot of trying to be explosive early on. They are caught out by the guiding light, so information given.
Just curious on how much util we're actually going to see out of Penny here to try to defend the spot, if he is even going to depend on util for this spot, because look at the slip up there. bdog has slipped through the right.
You got to imagine that instead, Penny just backs away into elbow and plays with these 2 players in hookah. That's the control that they're looking for. And Zellsis and effys, I mean, it's a great support system here, but that nade, that is a really big nade to force them out. In response, though, Trailblazer does come through with bdog. Can he win the fight? No. Forced to back away, and he's safe. Still a 5-on-5. Oh, look at hookah.
Yeah, I was about to say, the progress here in hookah is actually pretty good. Mada waiting up for the opportunity, but out goes a very early smoke from Zander. That smoke is going to be there for a real long time. So as this happens, LG need to make moves over towards A.
But they can walk through that, right? You jump through the or through the sky smoke into the pathing of the Viper's wall, but WARDELL close enough, he can hear that. TP again to heaven. His TP setup is there to support Zander in the middle of sight.
Oh, WARDELL gonna be able to hold it down for 1, make it 2, and Discipline to go all the way back into heaven. Well done, WARDELL again, and TiGG is low. Not off of the molly, but off of the shots, and the nade lands in, takes him down. Just about 10 seconds left. dazzLe still needs to go for the play. mada! Drive through the smoke, able to get 3 out of that, but dazzle's not even able to get the spike down. Penny gets the kill in the end.
Guaranteed, give LG a round. You cannot let that happen. You can't let that slip up. LG are back on an eco, however.
Makes this mission for Showers just a whole lot more difficult. They have a smoke to deal with. Ollie right in front of it. That being said, all of their efforts already being focused up over on A, but it's the same exact thing with V1. How do they have 4 players here?
Zander as well has the orbital strike. There's no trademark except over towards U-Haul that will give them the cues to where to drop that orbital strike. WARDELL. His trap has been broken. Mada again just leaps into the back sight. Good for 1. It is traded back. Zander still alive, has his orbital strike to work with, and he will look to deploy it. A little bit late, and it's looking to clear out U-Haul.
Oh, and the orbital strike. Again, at the same time, such a good combo, and the poison orb going out. So much control now at U-Haul. LG, this site is a bit smaller now too. V1 have to push in so deep if they actually want to retake this. But again, this should dissipate in just a little bit. They don't have any more smokes to deal with. But bdog with a torrent of force finds an angle. Moose still trying to fight for this position, and it works out perfectly with 1 kill. 32 HP remaining on Zander, and it had to be the thrifty for LG.
Great force control here. Mada not looking to do the double blast back play in, but a crunch towards B mid, and they do end up seeing nothing. A quick rotate, and he will take the TP back. WARDELL now posted up towards A as they know where the confirmed hit is coming, but LG with so much time and 3 players leaning towards that, he could teleport, make a fast rotation, so that's why we see V1 not fully committing to this rotate.
Trap destroyed.
They are gonna have to depend on this toxins going down, but the showstopper coming in at the perfect time does actually separate a bit of that hold, but it was able to isolate Zander. Zellsis alongside effys bursting through. The flash is good, but Mada's shot is even better. 3 players now remaining for V1. One of them is already all the way up in U-Haul, but getting plugged out by the snake bites. 3 different players for V1 in 3 different positions. 1 in U-Haul, 1 back over in main. We aren't going to have the player back in spawn, though, actually try to go out. TiGG, yet another frag here for LG. Make it a 4th. Mada, TiGG, combining for 5. A prime gaming.
Put pressure onto Version1. When a team is as highly skilled as Version1, you need someone like Mada to break those sight lines and give your team the opening space.
Towards long, though. You see a bit of that push and pull, but let's look at this. Trademark back in spawn here is going to get spotted.
Yep. Zellsis called out here, but that does give them Showers control, and that's big enough. He can now safely get onto the showstopper, but he has no blast packs to really catapult himself into a site. It's a little bit slower now for LG as they realize what kind of map control has been taken up, and they need to re-clear long. And he has the flash and the trademark. If it goes off, he'll be sure to pop it. He has WARDELL here as well. That's very well-timed Seekers. Gives them the information to where these players are, and that's called the shift already. Zander rotating over to the B site.
So it's going to be the one. A lot of potential here on B, but here comes the Hunter's Fury to actually spread. Oh, spread this side a bit thin. It's still going through. No one getting hit. Penny looking for this shot over towards long. bdog's not able to do anything. 25 seconds left. You have the Viper sliding into the middle of A, but not a lot of time for these players to go through. How does Moose make an impact here? Will he get the frags that his team needs to take on this post plant? Doesn't look like it. He gets it. No, 12 seconds. The nade is going to delay. TiGG is still going. What else is going to stop him? Showstopper through the wall, but doesn't actually hit. The plant will go down. Well done, TiGG.
Just barely staying alive. So much util pressure. And so many players coming through. There's very little utility for both of these sides.
All 5 are out.
Just to clear out Triple and Penny. Flash to go through. Instant TP out from bdog, but the frags are coming on in. TiGG just peeking out from U-Haul. The wall is still up, and it's blocking their vision, but as it comes down, players begin to fall. The orbital strike. TiGG had 1 frag. He had 2. That's all it needed. He's bought time and Zander to hold the angle.
Zander, 30 HP.
Oh,
Could
the
easily
dink.
go down here. What was that shot onto TiGG? TiGG immediately goes down. Oh, Zellsis trying to hold on. TiGG is going to get caught out in the open. Moose is still around the corner. This is an easy pick for Moose. One body shot should be able to do it. Oh, reloading. But Zellsis had to come off. Oh, does he get it? Oh,
He
barely.
does! 0.04 seconds!
A red.
Round. Fractions of a second.
Revealing area.
You can't do anything in 0.04 seconds, but you can clutch out a round if you're Zellsis.
Unreal. We started off with a bang. Only 7 rounds in. Just keep training back and forth. Now we see a bit of momentum here back in Hookah.
And it's a huge round to win because it keeps V1 afloat economically. They still have this buy to play with, and if they lose this one, it's the same situation where you're reset. Huge amount of ultimates used by both of these sides. Moose still has the Viper's Pit. Solo lurking again towards the A side, being that backdoor that his team needs.
Oh, he spotted him. Oh, how does he get that angle? Such a tight angle into long, and bdog goes down for version 1. They're going to let B-side completely open.
Yeah, explosion in from mada, and now he's got the Viper's Pit here, Moose. Orbital strike, though. Oh, the timing. mada finds WARDELL, and now the orbital strike is going to be held onto for a little bit longer. Viper's Pit in, but this is a great clearance. Clears up the left side. A sight, and Penny just catches them running out. The coordination in Penny. The man, the shock. That's what they needed, version 1, and the combination again. I mean, this is an elite team.
Immediately off of that retake into the back of sight, able to mitigate so much pressure, so many players watching.
I love
every
this.
angle possible.
Looking
What
to
is
get
this
showers
now?
control. They're going to play off of this rolling thunder into the A site. This showers control will allow the peak after the rolling thunder has been sent, but LG have completely nulled that, and they've gone instead towards B.
Smoke's down.
Smoke there from Zander.
And I think if you're version 1, Zander backs away, and you play the retake with Penny. If he can't hold on to Octagon, if he gets his pick over here onto WARDELL, or not WARDELL, apologies, bdog, you take the TP out, and you play with this rolling thunder. So, very precarious position for version 1 specifically, as he doesn't get the info that bdog's there.
Against Zander, his smokes can delay so much time here, but will he be able to actually have the space to do so? No, he won't.
Oh my gosh.
Gonna be able to find one. Oh, that flash is so good! Able to isolate dazzLe, but dazzLe somehow almost fully flashed, able to get that one back. Owl drone going in, but the owl drone's just gonna clear out the back. There goes! Oh, Moose! Lined up with the back of sight, completely blind, completely smoked off! Able to find 2!
Huge round for LG to cancel out the rolling thunder and now reset version 1.
The act here on A for version 1. Not a very long-winded one. Just gonna be the one player here, Zander. Looking to make an immediate impact, potentially just out of U-Haul, but you already get the rotation back from everyone on this team. And there you go. They isolate U-Haul. Works out just right. First 2 kills, go down. Version 1. Didn't have much to actually fight back with LG again. Still have 2 rounds left in this half. Their economy isn't exactly too stable, but it's not really gonna matter if the exits come out. Version 1. Whether you fight to win, or they just back out.
mada has a showstopper if it does come down to it. But now version 1 will be looking to at least throw some bodies. They'll have the full buy moving forward. dazzLe saw Penny drop, send some shock darts his way. So this is version 1. Just attempting what they can, pull any guns, but not a lot of economic damage will be found against LG. Apologies. We move again to the later parts of this first half. Economy isn't the big issue, and LG will have a buy for the rest of the hopper. There's no way you can expect this, right?
Right? It has to be, but they're still all the way up. Again, they're still being very careful.
There it is. You don't expect it.
But Zellsis takes him down, and it's just the one and done, Sully.
Yeah, now the showstopper, only 1 online, and WARDELL presented an
You can see it from a mile
opportunity.
away.
Takes a free double, and now version 1 have slowed down LG. 3 picks in the matter of 20 seconds.
1 enemy remaining.
4 picks in the matter of 40 seconds.
Just counting down the clock at this point until TiGG starts his wide swing out. And it's not going to be a flawless, but it's WARDELL with 4 kills on the round.
of LG. So, last round of the half and a lot of major ults online. And TiGG, he's one off of the orbital strike. If he can get the spike down, they can play the post plant so perfectly.
They actually make it on, though. 3 players here for V1.
They're not
Looking to
elbow.
hold viscerally. dazzLe. I mean, oh, that Hunter's Fury. Could have had so much mileage there, but the 2 shots over towards elbow doesn't connect. There goes a fault line. There goes, again, the crossfire starting to mount.
Zellsis still has his showstopper, keep in mind. So he's either looking to use it into hookah. And
Where is
there
that
it goes.
going in?
There it is. Where does it come from? Where does it go? No, Zellsis doesn't find anything. Instead, both skye smokes dropped and delayed. Steal the orbital strike, though, for TiGG. And mada can blast back out of hookah here.
So Zellsis doesn't have that get out of jail
Mada.
free option, but still has, still has satchels. Here we go. Okay, it's just going to be the 1 kill from mada onto Zellsis, but 1 player trying to go out. That's effys. Penny goes down 2. It's just mounting here for LG. Kills all the way down the board. It's only WARDELL now remaining in a 1v3. He technically has 2 ops in his back. Still has 3 shots to hit. The player on the corner is going to be bdog, but bdog takes him down. Such a hard-fought battle for...
We'll be looking to take U-Haul control. Followed up by the Trailblazer. This is early on. LG not recognizing the threat here. They're looking to maintain Shower's control as best they can with that Viper setup, but Zellsis so deep into the back lines already. It's going to take U-Haul control as well. This is effective already from version 1 as we head into a 5-on-5 post plan.
Oh, yet another one. LG doing a good job again. Backing out of the back of sight. Regrouping and now trying to get back into this. That flash could have been so huge for Heaven, but instead it's going to be even trades going back and forth. Penny does find a random one. Same thing with WARDELL. dazzLe, bdog, both holding around the corners, but my god, bdog and dazzLe just cannot make it out of the back.
Complex at the same time. It's hard to describe. The utility is complex, but the ideas that they have are so basic, and they're going to do it here again. Similar thing here. Quick fault line and a Trailblazer combination, and it's a mirror match. The same 2 players locked into Showers as they look to play the retake.
I have them. Teleport's ready.
Again, they're just going to isolate it the entire time, but you already had pretty good gap there being set up by the Brimmy, but he ends up getting caught behind the trademark on the rotation back. Again, Showers getting completely sandwiched.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. How did these kills actually come out? TiGG teleporting at the exact same time. You get a kill on the back of sight from dazzLe. 2 more players remaining. Now Zander and Penny just trying to get kills wherever they actually serve themselves. But my god.
Oh
what just...
my god,
Whoa,
there's no
Penny,
way.
no!
I'm-
A rare mistake from Penny. Now Zander, 1v2, and the defuse goes in. Oh, what a...
Like you said, a rare mistake from Penny. Same thing here again, though, for version 1. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's gotten you in a sight 2 times now. Why won't it get you on for a 3rd? Well, maybe because you don't have the guns this time around.
Here goes. Massive combination. Back over towards A short. Ain't no way. Make it through past that layer. mada. Just trying to make the most here. Out of his Phantom. Back over towards Showers. You still have 3 players here for version 1. Not exactly stopping. And still only that SMG to work with. And even if they go back over to B, can't really imagine there are too many other options for them there.
Similar trademark setup from what we saw out of version 1's defense, right outside of hookah, just beneath the windowsill. We'll catch a jumping raze, a blast packing raze on the sky. Version 1. Last 3 players are going to group up, and the sound cue here for dazzLe has the recon and double shocks to hold this one down. 40 seconds left. They want to make a surprise CP play. Well, it's going to be perfectly red. Is already mada there. Great fault line and a flash for the follow, but TiGG with an even
30
better
seconds left.
smoke and molly.
Ooh. Double smokes too. We're running out of time. 25 seconds left. You need to have this rotation back for mada into middle of this A site, and indeed it happens. He gets a big position, a perfect position.
What?
Oh, wow. Zander with a Spectre shuts him down immediately, and you almost get the same effect with a Frenzy. effys takes Moose down with a classic, but the frags still end up going down. They don't prioritize the spike. Yeah. Is this a fast play?
It could
No,
be.
it's not.
I mean,
it's not. It's not the fast play up into hookah.
I think you get slow control, and then you pop out, right? A quick burst. You know a smoke is more than likely to come down, but there's still that trademark that'll catch Zellsis out the air.
bdog holding such a safe position here. Do they even check his corner? Oh, WARDELL might have seen him. But again, players over back in hookah. They backed up to bdog in a tricky scenario,
smart.
but WARDELL just wanted the 1v1.
Yeah, and look at the TP that he takes, the pathing that they take to avoid the orbital strike and to play off this Hunter Sphere. This is well thought out from LG again. And it will force version 1 to rethink this exit.
It's going to be a minute. Crawling their way back to the A site. You have Moose just on the Bulldog for that initial contact, but don't really know what sort of utility you can actually use here.
Trademark and a nade combo from mada plus Moose's snakebite if you can get that out, but they wait. Trademark doesn't go
Here
off,
it comes.
and they slow it down. Orbital strike to clear him out.
30 seconds left.
Mada barely escaping. Moose just has to shoot through these smokes, see if he can find anything. Mada didn't do anything. Mada hasn't said anything. But there goes the nade from Mada. Well placed, but the spike still goes down. But 2 players remaining here for version 1. LG has done their job without even execing. Only 1 player remaining now.
Bliss.
And it's gonna be a flawless, Prime Gaming flawless round.
Absolute bliss from LG. A near picture perfect round, and they will get 4 ultimates online. 3 ultimates, apologies. Does not get better than that from LG. The perfect.
Again, a lot of questions going into this map about the effectiveness. Maybe bdog and his op. Oh man! Right as I mentioned, the op of bdog actually coming out huge. Back over towards showers and over towards short. Not much space for them to go. Look at LG. Depending on 4 players here in the middle of this site, the push over towards long is completely cleared. Version 1, yes, they're only down to pistols. Yes, they're only down to SMGs. But this round is already pretty much done and dusted.
Yeah, Moose has gone hunting. Hunted becomes the hunter. Moose is going to find 2. Will finally get traded out, but really to what effect? Spike going over solo. TiGG taking up deep space over here towards teleport, deep in towards showers. Now knows where the commitment's going to be, and even if they wanted to take the TP, you'd have to face up against him. And with 40 seconds left, there's a lot of time here for Zellsis and effys to make a decision. You're playing in a 4v2 that isn't unwinnable. All it takes is a pick. And then you've got the Rolling Thunder for a post plant. Oh, but that trademark,
Yeah, that trademark.
As soon as they
30
jump,
seconds
bdog's
left.
ready for it.
Yeah, nobody even needs to peek right now. You just have to wait for that trademark to hit. There goes the peek. No! Oh, bdog with a massive miss, but dazzLe and mada. There's the insurance policy. We were.
Once in a while it happens to us, but everyone in LG is having amazing impact so far, and against one of the best in NA, this is what you need. bdog sticks around for a second longer, does take a little bit of damage, but nothing really to scoff at as he is on the operator. Here, V1 scaled up, looking to play off of I'd imagine this Rolling Thunder, but it's not in the best position to be used right now. Has to go back towards the long side.
Off your feet!
Oh no, but the Rolling Thunder is gonna come out. It is gonna come out. So what happens here in the back of sight? bdog, he has a lot of space to work with. bdog, does he actually get a shot off? Does he actually get some kills off? No, he doesn't. So overwhelming. Mada goes down too. They were worrying about the effectiveness of that Rolling Thunder, but worry not. V1, they have the middle of sight here, and they have a 4v2.
We'll talk back about the Rolling Thunder after this round, but version 1, a nice clean exec. effys doubles backs, catches the TP from mada, who wanted to use the showstopper, but yeah. I was questioning the effectiveness of that Rolling Thunder, but it works out really well. Now, these last 2 players will try and make their approach. Not gonna happen here. 11-7, version 1.
V1, they are going back to B, but we just haven't seen that fast hookah combo yet.
No, not just yet. I'm gonna keep it even a little bit slower. 1 person shoots, giving confirmation of 1. Now, I'm gonna work towards that Hunter Sphere once more for dazzLe. No Rolling Thunder to clear out that front side. That was the purpose of it last round, is just clear right in front of hookah up into where you need to get the spike down to make an effective exec. It worked out perfectly. Version 1 will now try and attempt the same thing without that great effect. Ult nearly online for pennies. He looks to grab onto the orb, and this will help them so much in an exec. No fast play into hookah just yet. It's cautious. LG have not gone scouring on the other side of the map as well. They've called the 3rd rotation in, and a great fault line to give Zellsis this space.
Oh, Okay, they're gonna need at least a bit of space here for LG. dazzLe has nowhere to go. Smoke to his right, and that's perfect. Penny just goes through and cleans up too. No way Moose expects him there. 3 players remaining now for LG. One of them, TiGG, looking for a big shot through that smoke, but it's just not gonna happen. Nobody from LG here has an eye in sight.
Mada to try and swing through.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
Does
Through
clear
the
that
smoke.
close corner. Does clear that close corner. That does give an opportunity here for LG. 3 versus 3. Zellsis holding around towards elbow. Has got nobody looking in his direction. He's got no support. One's in the can. No one can offer
what?
anything. And they're giving up 1v1s.
No way! And bdog wins the other one! What just happened? Version1! The take was immaculate. The kills from Penny were stellar. But instead, we're looking at a 12th round from LG. I mean, a 3v3, right? You would
Spawn gets broken up. Like you said earlier, Version1, yeah, they've got a full buy, but
Let's play.
they've got to play against 5 rounds now. No mistakes can be made to keep this first map in their favor.
early Trailblazer here. Trying to clear out U-Haul, and that's going to lead immediately into the showstopper. Great movement from mada, getting on out of there. Satchel just around the corner, denying mada 2. Boombot does go through, but it does get denied. We are going to get that plant down from effys. Version1. This is quite the opportunity to get themselves back into this.
Look at the util. TiGG has got double smoke, sky smokes and an orbital strike. They can clear out U-Haul with such effectiveness. Wall goes up to allow them to cross their safe, but WARDELL is looking to cut down the angle.
Oh, WARDELL peeks out at the perfect time, but wasn't able to get anything. So instead, now it's going to be everyone
Great
from Version1 running away from this A site. Not a single person is here. Molly gets used. Orbital Strike has already been used too. TiGG starting to spray through. Who can do anything here? The defuse is still going through. The shot from Zellsis does nothing. The defuse now still at half. Penny still trying, spraying through the smoke, but it's going to be the defuse, and it's going to be the win for